Your first 1,000 visitors are the most crucial. Everyone says when you start up a website, it's easy to get your first few visitors. And that's true, but it's not easy to get your first 1,000 visitors. Heck, it's actually harder to get your first 1,000 visitors than it is to get your first 10,000 visitors. Hi everyone, I'm Neil Patel, and today I'm going to share how you get your first 1,000 visitors without spending money. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe to this channel. That way, when I release more content like this, you'll get notified. If you're on YouTube, make sure you click the alert notification. The first thing that you need to do is identify your target audience. Where are people who you want to target? Where do they hang out? What kind of content do they read? What are their interests? What are their fears? What are their goals, their motivations? What's their typical age? What social media channel do they engage with the most? Is there a particular gender that is most dominant in your niche? This will help you because the last thing you want to do is create marketing campaigns and content around the wrong audience. The second thing you want to do is identify what your ideal audience wants. Now that you know them, I want you to go to Amazon, find books within your niche that people are writing about, and look at the 2- and 3-star reviews. The reason you want to look at the 2- and 3-star reviews is people are usually complaining about what that book is missing. People only will leave a comment and share that and rate it really bad if they truly feel that something's missing that's important. That helps you figure out what people really want within your space. You can also go to Quora and do the same thing. What are the questions within the space? Whether it's dog training or marketing, it doesn't really matter. Take notes on all the questions and the answers to them because that'll also give you more insights. And look at the ones that are the most voted. The ones that are most voted tend to be the ones that do well. You also want to go to Reddit, check out the subreddits. What is really popular within those subreddits in your space? Look at the top, right? Reddit usually upvotes the posts that they like the best. Because if people are upvoting something and Reddit community is really picky, that means people in your niche really do like it. Once you figure out what's popular on Reddit, you want to take notes on that. You want to take notes on everything. That'll give you ideas on the type of content that will work really well in your space. The third step, create the most epic, mind-blowing resource on one of these topics. Create a bullet list point, right? Every single idea that you got from your research as it relates, you want to create a list and figure out, all right, this is what I'm going to cover in this topic. This is what everyone wants to know. Then go to Uber Suggest and look at the content ideas report. When you're in Uber Suggest, you're putting those keywords in within your space. It shows you what's really popular, what's not. The reason this is important is what's popular is based on social shares, backlinks, and search traffic. The last thing you want to do is pick something that isn't popular in all of those categories. You can't just rely on SEO traffic. You got to now look at referral traffic and social. That's why you have to look at all of that. You want to bullet out all the ideas. Go through what are these pieces missing that they haven't covered? How can I make something better? Go read the comments on these blog posts. What are people complaining about? What are people recommending? This is your opportunity to create something that's better, more thorough, because you have all this data at your fingertips for free. Then I want you to write 25 headlines. You have to. The reason being is 8 out of 10 people will read your headline, but only 2 out of 10 will click through and read the rest. Now, of course, you're not going to use 25 headlines. The reason you have 25 is you want to eliminate 20 that you think are shitty or mediocre. You want to take the best 5 and then crowdsource your headlines. So you go to your favorite Facebook group in your niche, you do a poll, you ask everyone, hey, which headline do you think is the most appealing? Get their opinions to pick the one that has the highest votes. Now, of course, if you have a better way of modifying it, feel free to do that. But usually you got your winner if that's what everyone tells you, that that's a winner. If they all suck, people will tell you in the Facebook poll, and they'll even give you suggestions on how you can make it better. Now, of course, you created your content, you got your headline, you published it. You want to then create a gated content upgrade that'll get you hundreds of social shares. That's the next step. When you create the gated content to get you the social shares, you do this by offering a PDF, an ebook, a crash course, complimentary resource. And if you're on WordPress, you can use OnePress Social Locker. That way, if people want that free ebook or guide, they have to share your content to get it. In other words, you're going to get a ton of shares because people want access to that. That'll get you more traffic. Then the next step, use your epic content as a promotion opportunity. See, when you write this content, you may be getting ideas from other places, other people's blogs. Link out to them. Let them know that you linked out to them and ask them to share your content. Ask them to link back to you. When you do this, you'll get more traffic. If they respond saying, sure, sounds good, That's great. If they say no or they ignore you, follow up with another email with a different headline, different ask, and then go from there. Typically, if you ask for a share, it's easier and you'll get a higher take rate than if you ask for a link back. Link back helps you with referral traffic and search rankings in the long run. Social shares typically give you that quicker, instantaneous boost, and most people are willing to do that at least. The sixth step that guarantees long-term traffic is to have push notifications enabled on your site. That way, when people opt in through the push notification and you create a new blog post, you can send a blast out to all of them and get those people back. You can do the same thing with Mobile Monkey for Facebook Messenger. You can do the same thing for Hello Bar for email capturing. When you're doing all of this, make sure you're also pixeling those people using Google AdWords and Facebook. That way you can remarket to those people and continue marketing and get them back to buy your products and services. If you follow all those tips, you'll get your first 1,000 visitors for free without spending a single dollar. Thank you for watching. If you need help with your marketing, check out my ad agency, Neil Patel Digital. Feel free to like this video, share it, tell other people about it, leave a comment. I'll make sure and I respond and help you out. Thank you for watching.